so one thing's gonna be weird for you, and one thing's gonna be weird for me. So the thing that's gonna be weird for you is that these save pictures are not going to look like they are. So this is actually, as the title says, the Olivia episode. And for me, it's gonna be weird because this is actually going. Hey, Karen Roll. This is actually happening after. Not shortly after, but after I recorded Olivia, which was after I recorded a long session of the Karen playthrough, which has episode 1 in it. So, yeah, it's gonna be weird. Also, I need to do Venushka here, and if I get it wrong, I guess I'm gonna load it and or make a cut. Because I don't exactly remember. Why do I not remember this? Is it this? Question mark? Let's find out. If I'm wrong, so be it. Venushka, that is Venushka, because I need to get up here. So, yeah, so that's just for me, though, mainly me. But then, obviously, when you saw that save screen, the first one is actually from the Karen playthrough, even though it has a picture of Olivia, Black Caleb, and I think Karen, or someone else, or Abella, probably. And then the one that had Karen and Abella was actually this one, where Olivia is sitting on her own. Also, I am doing this alone because, oh goodness gracious, don't chase me, please. Are you really? I was about to say, can you actually chase me through all that? Anywho. Also, trying to solo Osa as no magic Olivia might present a bit of an issue, but if nothing else, I can hope. If I increase my magic defense, no, because he does. If and when he does hurting. It is a 50 damage spell that also has a 100% chance to blow off my limbs. But I have the Salmon Snake rune for that. What I want is otherworldly mitigation. But if I do that, I can't double attack. So, that again, it presents issues. Unless I put on the turtleneck shirt, but that... what, it lowers the damage by like 2.5? But, I mean, that's better than nothing, I guess? Unless he just smacks me in the face with the tackle, but that's by far the worst, the least I have to worry about. But I'll keep this on until I need to. And then Tanaka's thing here does, mitigates like, what is that, 0.5%? So, again, assuming that I don't have any trouble with what's going to happen to my face over here, but hopefully I did this fast enough where it's kited in, or it's moved in a certain way. So let's find out. Oh goodness, please. Up, go up, run, and he should be far enough away. Maybe it's gonna be close. So again, the reason I'm going alone is I'm not sure if Abella would attack me here, but it also makes kiting all of this easier. So I forgot if I need Abella to open the shortcut, but I can just run all the way back here. It's not a problem for me. So yeah. Otherwise, some good luck here and there would be nice in case really strange things happen, but, nothing too strange should happen. Also, we're still in day 1 morning, so I have had no chance to level up unless I reached the temple area and, visited the Hexen in Donovan's house, but that isn't happening either, so, yeah. So let's find out. So... down, right. Do I even have any weapons? I haven't even gone to Prehevil Bop. Yeah, so I don't have any firearms. Do I have a bear trap at least? Maybe even a booby trap? The answer's probably no on both of those. So, yeah, I'm just sitting here. Oh goodness, my nose! But yeah, this is not gonna end well for me. So, or this has a chance of not ending well for me. Unless I really get some good luck somewhere, but... I'm not, so, yeah. Beetle should be over here somewhere. Or, sorry, Stitches. She's Stitches. Where are you, by the way? Have you spawned yet? I feel like she should have spawned by now. Watch me accidentally run into her face, but... For now, we can fill this gas canister into the gasoline thing, and I don't know... I'm kind of scared, because I don't know where Stitches is. So we're going to open this up so I can at least loop around if need be. Otherwise, I should also pick up this ammo. Please really hope I don't dead-end myself here. If I trap myself, that would not be great. Because unlike needles, I was going to say something, but I decided against it. Unlike needles, I don't get a free out. So once I lose 2 stitches, it's a very, very unfortunate game over. So, yeah, let's run as fast as we can away. Back to the elevator. I wonder how far she can follow me, by the way, but we're not going to find out, so yeah, we're going to do this. And this will lead me to Osa, and this is the next, well, this is the second to last test, because after this I need to kite the thing waiting for me outside Tunnel 1 anyway, so, yeah. But in any case, I don't have Abella here, so I can't do that unless I use the small key. Oh, I'd have to use it anyway. Never mind. I don't really mind. So, yeah, we're going to take this. We're going to take everything in here, even though I might not need everything in here. It's just nice. We'll check these lockers. Yeah, I think only the left one, unless I was just really unlucky there. I forgot to unequip stuff. Well, I mean, I can leave him here, right? And I can talk to him again. So, fine, I'll stay back. But I need to defeat him anyway. So let's get some mitigations down, as much as it may or may not matter. Yeah, and unfortunately, as much as I'd like to mitigate hurting, funny enough, is it worth it to do? I should have looked these up. Or at least, if I looked them up, I should have retained the knowledge. Because I don't remember. So, there's that, and then there's this. Do I dare? Do I need to? What is it this? I'm completely lost right now. I'm not in any rush to make too many, so why not? Let's just find out. And let's find out if this is a waste. If for no one else than myself. You watching the game right now probably know for sure. Yeah, that's more than I need. That's the wrong one too, so, well, we're just gonna go in. Hey. Don't hurt me too much. I need to do 650 damage. Unfortunately, I don't think really... I think there is a hesitation, but we're just gonna go in and hope we don't die. And if we do die, well, that's lessons learned. Or I could just crit. You know, I could just crit. So, all that preparation for that. And, let's take this then. So, yeah, all that crafting for... I pretty much wasted 2 blue herbs and a red herb. Well, I mean, it still turned into an item. It's just not the best thing I could have had, and I'll just save the rest just in case I need it. But, yeah, without Abella here, I can't force this open, so... Not that I'm missing out on too much, unless I got really good rolls. So, let's turn on the Telectroscope and get out. Because the last thing that remains, as I re-equip everything to protect me from the pain outside, is the thing waiting for me outside. All things considered, nothing here should blow off my limbs, so I need to remember to equip this back. But in the interest of surviving, I should put on something that will mitigate more damage. But really, that's all there is, and I'll wear double small things amulet, so if I don't run the first time and I happen to survive, even though that's not likely, we can try to run twice. So I think you can only run once anyway, because it just looks for the escape option, but we'll find out. It'll depend on whether or not I can kite this thing. Heck, if people can kite this thing without Olivia being on her wheelchair, or Olivia crawling, it should be double easier to kite this thing while on the wheelchair! Save me! Okay. I have to go down, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay. Woo! And he shouldn't be able to jump over those, so I should be home free. And now we can put this back on. Just in case I forget, and I run into something that does cut my limbs off. Meanwhile, there are dogs everywhere here, so... Fun times ahead, but I have more than enough rotten meat, question mark? So, I also apparently have a phobia here, but let's find out. We do hit, and it does have more than 319 HP on the torso. And then I crit again, but hey. Hey there. Nothing really much to do, so I'm just gonna run forward. We'll give him more meat, though, because there's no reason to, not do so. But let's do this, because I should be faster, as long as I don't miss. And then... No, don't shoot me! Okay. Again, as I said, probably in the first episode of this Olivia playthrough, I don't need to visit... There are herbs here, but I don't want to take any risks. So, there are herbs here, but there's no reason to go through the ruined part of the city when I can reach everywhere else going through the longer way. And there are things to do in the meanwhile, or on the way there. I just forgot what they all were. So which effigies do I add? Oh, really only one. Because I have yet to do the orphanage, and I have yet to do the something. Because I think the church is the only one I really did. This should be the church. Yeah, that's the church. So I need to do apartments and orphanage, and then I turn on one electroscope, and that's pretty much it. So let's see. I don't think I defeated the woodsman yet as this Olivia. So let's find out. Because I'll probably have to... Yeah, I haven't yet. So, we're gonna run past. I should be able to just walk into the city. I'm pretty sure I unlocked it, right? Please tell me I unlocked this. I'll be really sad if I didn't. So we're gonna see. No, I have not. But I have the bolt cutters from the church, so again, it shouldn't be a problem as long as I don't run into, oh, I need to be crawling through these gates. And hope needles doesn't spawn right on top of my back. As I proceed to fight Levi here, and hopefully don't die for it. We'll take these shillings first. And then we fight Levi. So I mentioned it a little bit earlier with like a phrase, but yeah, someone's done Olivia crawling, so I should be able to survive, but again, that's you have to really know what you're doing. Let's not mince words here. So yeah, let's see here. I should be able to do this. My question is if I need anything else, unless he just one-shots me somehow, but I don't have any guns, so even if I wanted to humor the thought, you know. I should just get rid of his arms just for safety, though. So let's try. Nope. He's gonna shoot me! Blah. I have an extra turn. I wonder how many it takes. I haven't looked into Levi yet, so that should be more than good enough, and he's probably just gonna tackle me for the rest of the battle, unless I knock him out first. I don't know how much. But it's fine. So we'll take that, and we'll also take his head on top of the rifle he has. Thankfully, Olivia can use guns. And she really likes to use guns, apparently. And we'll move on. I could use a small key here, but I think I can just go back and grab Abella. Is there anything else? Yeah, I think I'm going to go back and grab Abella. So I would like to get in here without using a small key, question mark? How many small keys do I have? If I have 2, I'm just going in here. Okay, I'm just going in here. So, 1, bleh. Canister, lucky coin, chalk, oil, goat hoof. And what's over here? Pipe wrench, another pipe wrench, but that's a broomstick. Egg, and yeah, let's move on. So hopefully by the time I'm ready to level up, I'll have a lot to do. That said, we're just gonna not take a risk and immediately head back. Because I think I want to go through the sewers, but I'm swinging around to grab Abella in the meanwhile. When I grab Abella, I eventually want to make my way to Prehevil Bop, drop her off, and then come back to the train and defeat the contestants that are sitting there. So, because Marina will help, and Marco will also help, as little as it may be, but I'll take what good I can do. That's right, this is the woodsman, right? So let's try. Nope. Okay, no, we need more. let's stay here for a moment. Okay, good. And then we will go back. I don't think I did Tunnel 7, right? Why do I feel like I haven't done Tunnel 7? Because I haven't defeated Needles yet, that's why. Technically I can now? I mean, I don't have a bear trap, but in Tunnel 7, unless he's despawned from there, but I don't think he has. So again, we're doing this to grab Abella. If nothing else, I guess we'll fight Needles as best we can. Abella will die. And, I mean, Needles will do the job for me, but I would like to keep Abella for longer. I keep surprising myself with Karen roll, because I'm like, what the heck is that? But that was just me testing things to repeat, and just to review. Yeah, Venushka, Sylvian, Rur. And, let's grab Abella here. And we will move on. And we'll equip her stuff because I unequipped everything in fear of anything that could happen. So, Pickle Halb, Metal Shield, Still Blood, and Bettles, I guess. Even though she doesn't really need it, but just in case. And we will head through the sewers, hopefully all the way to the shopping district. If nothing else, then maybe the back alleys, but if I get mobbed there, it's going to end badly for me. Likely, because I can't kite for the life of me. So, we'll find out if and when we get there in this episode. Or for me, in this recording, if I decide to go longer, but that'll depend on whether I find save points and my current mental fortitude at the moment within the next hour or so. So these are available, but I'm just pretty much walking all the way north. Because I don't remember the tunnels off the top of my head yet, so we're gonna find out where I'm going. Yeah, as you can see, I've already run into a dead end like that, so I have no idea where I'm exactly going. If I wanted to be more familiar, I'd go through Tunnel 5, but that's not happening either, so, yeah. Where else would I use the small key? Is there anywhere else? Had to clear my throat for a moment. I mean, not really. And it's not like I have to kite much doing this. There's a neighbor here, I think. Or whatever he is. I might as well. Or he could just stop there. That's fun, too. Don't turn around. Okay. And we should be able to do this. And then I actually just need to get to the west junction past the treatment plant, because that's literally where the thingy is. I think there's something else here. No, not yet. I've miscalculated. But this is the western tunnels, question mark? No. A little bit. I want to open those boxes. I want to loot these boxes, though. Artificial Soul, 5 shillings. Well, the Artificial Soul will be nice to cast magic if I do, because I did look that up. But yeah, we're gonna go through the treatment plant, because I think that's my way over to the shopping district. If not elsewhere. Yes, I've already looted these things, so that's fine. I could try to fight Moonless now, but let's, again, I would like to save Moonless for last because I'm never ever sure I have not enabled the right things. Is it this? Please let it be this. Yeah, so that would have been bad, but we did go through the treatment center, so things have been corrected. Yeah, this should bring me, if not to the shopping center, then at least to the back alleys where I can get things done. Although I will have to pass the mob trigger point, which isn't the greatest, but again, this is a more casual run for me to learn, if nothing else, so yeah. Pretty sure I might be going the wrong way, but let's do this just in case. If anything, again, as I said earlier, Abella dying here isn't the worst thing. So, yeah, I've done this before because... Oh! Oh, my kiting skills are so bad. Let's hope I don't die. Yeah, that's right. I don't have any passive body healing while doing DPS, so here's hoping. We'll do that, and that should defeat her. We'll grab anything off and get the small head, and we get a small key, but not like I need it right now. More importantly is this Levi Doppleganger that's waiting for me up here, so I'm just going to walk for the moment and hug the left side so that when he starts chasing me, I can immediately run. Hey! And we should be able to do this. Olivia will marvel at things for a while. And I didn't get to switch, but hey, that's fine. We shouldn't take too much damage. If he somehow tackles me into oblivion, I will be sad, but that shouldn't happen. So yeah, we should definitely be able to defeat him here. There's no way, yeah, there's no way. Can't hurt me. We'll pick up more ammo for our trouble, so we went +4 on ammo, and we get his head for more guaranteed Bibles, or a save book, or whatever I don't have, essentially. I think there's something else here as well. And I think I need to go up to get to the shopping district. Going down brings me to the back alleys, but I can go back and just pop the back alleys open really quickly. Just so I have an extra... If I go through the back alleys from the top side, I can do something. I swear there's a rat lady here. I think down here, right? She would be down here. Where are you? Okay. Did I just... Yeah, I just dead-ended myself. Are you gonna come toward me? No, I guess not. I'm gonna run past you then. Or not, because there's junk here. But we'll do the same thing. And she's also gonna trap me here, actually. So, we get a bear trap. Maybe I'll use that for the woodsman to grab Black Caleb, but, yeah, we mainly did this so we can open that up in case I need, mob kiting. She'll look over there, that's fine. We'll walk, please. And then head to Prehevil Bop. So, getting more familiar with the maps, but I don't know them 100% yet. And definitely not as much game knowledge as those who've been with the game for pretty much months now. Which is more than what I would do in the same amount of time. So again, I will never, you know, I'll admit to my own strengths and faults, if for no other reason than for me to become more in tune with my own strengths and weaknesses. Just saying the same thing in a sense, but hopefully it'll help me improve. Waiting for the horrors to end, and therefore also allowing people to get back on the train if necessary. Also, a thing I think I said before is how somehow having Henrik survive, but you'd have to do it day 1 morning, where he has no chance to become the gentleman yet. But at the same time, somehow August survives, ? So, and I think that's maybe only with Osa, ? again. But let's grab this stuff while I'm here. So these are the shotguns, and these are the rifles. And this is a bookshelf. But it's just lore, but it's less books I have to grab from the pool. So, unfortunately... Wait, do I want to attack Abella here? Is there any reason for me to keep Abella around, other than being a meat shield? She could be the last contestant, I guess, that I defeat. Although, at the same time, I really like the item I can probably craft right now. Yeah. But the thing is, I would feel more comfortable defeating Abella if I were, if I had leveled up or grabbed more perks, because that way I can guarantee that I'm strong enough to survive. Although technically, I guess technically not. You know what? Let's find out. I mean, I'm sure I can. A better player than me is able to do so, especially with the Leechmonger Ring I can go and grab right now. Oh goodness, I have to climb up these stairs. But we'll climb back down and then do this. So, wait, I need to unequip everything from Abella. Oh, yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a bug. But, climb down. I wonder if that's because I'm interacting with 2 separate events. I haven't looked... it's been a while since I looked at Prehevil Bop, but... Yeah, anywho. Let's, please. Let's unequip everything from Abella. Not like I need everything that she has, but... And I'm pretty sure equipment doesn't carry over to me fighting her, but at the same time, she has items that... niche-wise, I might want. So, let's climb down. And, let's make sure I'm prepared. So, we'll just use up this blue vial here. I mean, yeah, no, we should be fine. Unless something really strange happens, but, yeah, anywho. I'm sorry the betrayal comes! I wonder if I can make her hesitate, or is it just a waste of a turn? Let's find out. Wait, we don't need to do this. Yeah, that's not helpful. Don't give me a concussion. I don't think I can defeat her this turn. So I'm just gonna do this, just for safety. And then next turn I should be able to definitely defeat her, unless she stuns me with a wrench toss somehow. Because somehow she can do so. But, yeah, this turn it should be definitely over. Wait, I have concussion on regular attacks? Anywho. Yeah, unfortunately I have to take your soul. Because otherwise I can't get any B or C. Pipe wrench, yeah, and a booby trap. Which I guess is okay, but... I shouldn't need Abella, question mark? So, sorry. I'm so sorry. Although that sounds disingenuous, but at the same time... Listen, in a different reality, it'd be better, but it's not. So, there's an Inquisitor here somewhere. Let's not run into him. Because the blindness there is absolutely not going to be fun. 8 shillings total, a tomato and lavender. And let's head towards this Leechmonger Ring. I keep forgetting to disable Olivia's wheelchair, but we should be able to run past all of these Sue jobs. And then run all the way back, but let's find out for sure. Oh, stairs. I mean, listen, Olivia's got to be strong enough to climb these stairs at least, so that's saying something. So we're just gonna drift around these corners, climb up these, do a Sadako up these stairs. Sadako? And yeah, let's ignore the people being in pain here because there's nothing we can do to help them. And I'll grab the Leechmonger Ring, which I'd either have to sacrifice the Small Things Amulet or unequip the Salmon Snake Rune, which I guess I technically can. I don't think Marina can blow my limbs off, right? So I should be okay. I mean, I have Sylvian, but I would like to not use it if possible. And let's actually check how many shillings we have. 99, so let's get rid of them with a hardened heart while unlocking this gate, hopefully, safely. You know what? Funny enough, we need to now. I do want this Soul Stone from this Poe, which also means that it's gonna absolutely be bad when I have to. I mean, if I'm fast enough, I can guard and run at the same turn, right? Question mark. So I should be fine to grab this Soul Stone. He does activate for the rest of the run, but I should be fine, maybe. If not, well, you're gonna see a cut when I get grabbed. If I get grabbed. So, we'll grab more of these boxes. Chalk, cloth fragment, shillings, cloth fragment once more. Lore, box, and to chest. We'll do a lucky toss. Dragoon helmet, and yeah, let's do this. So, and let's get out of here because this is not going to be great for me. Hello. Now he's activated for the rest of the run. Hey. Yeah, I had to go. Sorry. Whee! And then this death mask being activated would not be great either, but I guess we're going to find out. Alternatively, I can do the orphanage now. I guess I should. So, If for no other reason than to avoid running into this death mask later. Because I don't want to waste a bear trap here. So... oh, goodness, no. He's coming. Thought fragment, pet pills. These boxes. Is Mallet Man up here? I know he's sometimes up here. I don't understand if there's a variable. There's a Bobby. Yeah, let's just do the orphanage now, then. Let's see here. I forget which ones. Is it 2 or nope? It's not even there. 3, 4, 6? 6? Nope. 2, 1. I don't remember these yet. I think it's just these two. Blue vial and empty. Yeah. So I do want to grab books if possible. I also don't want to run into any ghost children, but I can't really help that. I do have a pistol. No, I do have a pistol. So my question is how much ammo I have, but still more lore, but we'll take it. And pretty much nothing else, unless I want to go over there, but I don't think I do. That's a bit too much RNG for my liking. So, actually, you know what? I need to cut heads off, so you know what? Let's find out how much ammo I really have. They're up here. 24 pistol rounds. Yeah, let's use some of these, and we'll eat. Well, I need to remember to eat in prompt order. There's a ghost. Don't get in my way. Come on, I know you're here. Don't let me drop in a hole, please. Ugh. Okay. All we can do is saw off their heads. But we need them. So hey. The one I won't fight is the priest down there though, cause yeah, I'm definitely not prepared. So yeah. Although at the same time, since nothing else can happen to me until I run into the priest, and even then, it's not too bad. I should equip something else in case I run into a fight. I don't need to use bullets on one of these things. I can't remember which one, but we'll put on the Leechmonger Ring for now. We do have Tonica Soul as I run into this ghost. So I need to wait for a level up before I only need to equip one Small Things amulet. So we'll grab another book here. Alchemilla Volume 3. So let's actually, if I can... I think I need... no, I have 4 blue vials. Who am I kidding? Actually, let's do this while we're here. We need one of these. And I would like 2, actually. Because I usually like making 2 of these. One for... well, basically one for each encounter I'm thinking of. But... 1, 2, 6, I think this one is, are the ones that have items, and this one is, I think, is like 5, 3, nope, 4, 3. Is it really only one of them? It's not even any of them. Anywho, let's go. So we'll duck through. Nah, we'll go through here. I think there's something here that I can loot, right? Question mark? No? A bookcase. Yeah, and I thought, yeah, no, I mean, yeah. As long as I continue searching bookcases, I should be fine. Then we can shoot these enemies through the door with the pistol, and I need to eat. I might as well eat now, so I don't forget. 1, 2. There's another one up here that it's actually bugged because I think you can keep cutting his head off. But we need these as well. So one hand on the wheel, one hand on the handle, literally. Where are you? Are you really? Oh, I was about to say. Ugh. So we'll cut his head off once, but I'm pretty sure it's bugged. I'll take a look just to see. Unless there's a certain, yeah, unless it's a certain trigger instead. Oh yeah, it's definitely bugged. Anywho, there's a ghost there. But first, let's re-equip something stronger. Probably the pipe wrench, really. And I think there's one more room I could loot. I mean, there's definitely a lot more I could loot, but need to go over here, then duck down here. Yeah, actually nothing. Unless I'm forgetting something. But for now, Yeah, I don't know this area too well. So let's just run up and find out. Nope. I think this is a white vial, question mark? Yeah. Just in case. And actually, let me hold on and make a cut. Yeah, I had to do something really quick. Where were we? Oh, trying to not fall in any holes. If I do, it's not the end of the world, but it would be nice. As I proceed to fail to loot anything. I didn't even check the first one. Yeah, so with this, really nothing here. Except for this. Oop. And then this, but yeah, let's go to the basement and actually, I guess, defeat some enemies and hopefully don't run into too many ghosts. There's a thing somewhere, but not here. That is a sacrificial circle, but we don't need to do it yet. Because I still need to defeat a bunch of enemies, so... Yeah. So again, this is all for the sake of picking up as much as I can in one rest. Not that I won't be resting even more, but getting everything done in the morning would be a lot more helpful than usual. I can't remember what's down here exactly, but we'll find out. Oh, ghost. Hello, please get out of the way. You're literally in the way. Well, this is a screenshot. Oh, and I forgot I can't run, so I ended up firing off a bullet. Gosh dang it. Into this, and I think the priest is down here. If I really want to get rid of him, I could use a bear trap, but do I want to? Not really. I guess I'll just sacrifice whatever heads I have now, just in case I want to do anything really strange. I think there's a chest in here. Nope. There's a chest down there, but I have to walk through the priest, who I think wakes up. I know there are triggers around him. I thought there were triggers around and you could sneak around the triggers, but apparently you can't, so yeah, let's just do this now. So all non-contestant heads, so that's 3, maybe 4 more with the shards I currently have. So we'll try to do the thingy here. We'll try to do the effigy here. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So I need 1 plus however many. 3 times x plus 1 gives me a full whole number as I run right into a ghost that was walking to the right. Please let me through. I'm crawling. I'm actually almost, if not the same speed, but hey. And I could go to the 2nd floor, but there's really nothing for me up there, so let's just do the effigy then. Or try to. Because at the same time, there's also a verse. Actually, there are... I'll come back. I'll come back. Let's get this done first. Oh, goodness, please. Yeah, let's get this done first, and I'll go back. Because there's a classroom full of enemies that well, with 2 enemies and possibly a 3rd. That will definitely get me another soul stone. Meanwhile, I'm here. Doing this. We'll loot while we're here. But yeah, not really. I think Karen and Olivia are somewhat the same here, unless obviously your build's different, because that's less... Let's heal stamina first. Why do I trap myself here? I keep thinking I need to go early here, and I don't. I got another salmon snake rune, by the way. You know what? We'll equip it just in case, because I'm not planning to fight these guys, and I'm stuck here for the moment. Hey, can I kite you by any chance? Yeah. So, as long as we get past, we should be okay. Actually, you know what? Let's just take this while we're here. I don't remember if you need Persuade to make use of that, but again, we're fine for now. So, down, right. Actually can't pass through. Well, I probably could have kited him, but let's keep running. Can I sneak past? Yeah, we'll pick up another one. Not that we really need it, but I decided to grab them. If for no one else, then the priest, but I don't think it'll really matter, because by the time I even meet them, I'll probably be more than prepared. Oh, I have to crawl up to grab it. Crawl all over the statue, and then we'll jump down. Alright. We're almost done with the school. We just have one more thing to do, and that's to clear the second floor of some amount of enemies. Oh, what am I doing here? And then we'll be done. And hopefully nothing bad will happen, like a death mask spawns and absolutely obliterates my face. So, yeah, we'll go up for a moment. There is an enemy waiting for us here. If I get this off, I should be just fine. And then we walk into this classroom and do the same. Also, yes, I've looked over, because there was something I forgot about, but I've looked over party talk breaking the game, basically, among other things. Out of the basic... Oh. Well. Hey. Can you walk toward me again? Are you gonna walk toward me again? No, I guess not. Nope. Missed a bullet. That's what I get. There we go. That's 2 bullets now, but we have 14. I mean, we have 14, actually. That would be actually... I think maybe 15 for needles, but anywho. I think this one's alone, but I'm just gonna shoot it just to be safe. And then we'll do this. But yeah, you can party talk, you can open the map, literally most buttons, because common events probably cancel another common event. That's how that... I know that's how that works, but I don't know if it's actually what's happening here, as we actually grab the Funger Bible. But yeah, that would make sense, because if you walk into a tile with an event, and then but then an event activates, one cancels the other, essentially. So that's what happens there. Again, though, I don't know if that's what's happening in Termina. It could be a few other things, but some of them, that's the one I'm most familiar with, events canceling other events. Therefore, you can skip certain things, unless you set more switches later, which I don't think the developers said they were going to do, from what I heard. Because it's not like, well, it's not like it's... I mean, it's mostly on the player, so... Yeah, hopefully this death mask doesn't spawn. Otherwise, I should just open this gate. It is open. And, yeah, he didn't activate. Which scares me, kind of, because that means other ones are activated. And this one isn't actually so bad to have activated. But, yeah, anywho, let's run all the way to the right and dodge all of these Sue jobs, hopefully. Nope. Well, shoot. Now this presents an issue, because if this thing hits me 3 times, it might hurt. Is he right below me? No, he's in front of me. Why are you in front of me? How are you in front of me? Anywho. Okay, so just to know he lands there. There's also a chest there I could have looted, but I didn't. So, guess we're not grabbing that. And then now I can do the back alleys. I guess I might as well while I'm here. Right, because I think that's the last one I need. A Hunger Martyr, yeah. Apartments should be the last one I need. We'll grab this. And figure out how bad this is going to be for me. Unless I want to do the cheese strat, which isn't the worst. Even though I've been talking about skips and stuff, so you'd think I'd be either doing all or nothing. But, well, shoot. Please don't be 2. Well, we're going to try to run. Okay, good. Funny, I think those are mostly coin tosses, but let's find out. Let's save stamina and then run. Oh, never mind. Do nothing. We're still gonna try to run. And unfortunately, running here is going to force me to try to almost trigger the mob even more. But nothing I can do about that. Oh, this hurts so bad. And then we guard, just to be sure. Yep. I don't think you get to run twice, and this is unfortunately going to hurt me a lot. Whoa! The pain! No! Well, that sucked. Yeah, that's a big loss of time. No! But we're here to do this, so, oh my goodness, that's so painful. Yeah, I have to do tunnel 1 again, don't I? Well, that's what I get. Was there a save point nearby? Yeah, there was. I could have just went to Prehevil Bop and saved, so that was on me. Because there's no reason for me not to have saved. Well, There was, if I wanted to save a save, but really there was no reason. Also, I need to go do Venushka, so, well, guess we're doing that again. Oh wait, we have to go north again. Ugh. That means the Osa fight's actually gonna likely be real, because I crit him the first time, but that's fine. If nothing else, let's start counting deaths. And, yeah, we'll do this. Into Venushka. Ugh, that was a lot to lose. Although, really, I didn't really pick up anything of note aside from a second Salmon Snake rune, which doesn't count because I already have one. And then, well, yeah, picking up the Fear in the Funger Bible was actually pretty big, and I should have just saved it, but I didn't. So, here I am again. Yeah, here I am again. So, away we go. We thankfully... Nope, we didn't dodge the dogs. Please. There's the Owl Cultist. And, yeah, let's pick up these. At least I won't, quote-unquote, waste a blue herb. But, yeah, that wasn't really great. So, let's see if I fall apart here. I would like to grab this blue herb up here. We won't run too much, but this depends on where this enemy started running. He should run past me there, and then I can sneak past here. And we'll see if I activate Stitches too early. Because first we're going to loot all of this stuff, Rayla. No, I have to do it all again. Funny enough, I may... Actually, out of curiosity, I should check my shillings, because I don't know how much I have. But... 76. So, there's a chance I actually don't get 99 shillings, which I would need for the Hardened Heart. It's not a really low chance, but it is quite possible. We do get something from this chest, and it's a Bremen chest plate. So at least I have more mitigation, as much as that mattered, because that infected bite took off 57 HP, even though I was guarding, so... yeah. So, we'll run here again, do this, go up. We'll see if Stitches spawns. That's nothing. And let's see. Nothing for now. Although I should have grabbed the ammo. I don't know why I didn't grab the ammo. Well, we're gonna find out. So we'll still fill his gasoline here. We're here. We might as well do it. But if Stitches boxes me in, it's gonna be a rough fight. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Otherwise, I might need to shoot her down, which, I mean, will get me ahead in the items she has, but it would ultimately not be good for me. So I'll even pick up this gas canister. Why not? Or gasoline canister, a cloth fragment, and let's go. If I have to kite her around these things, I will. But otherwise, we should be home free. And this Osa fight will do the Osa fight. Let's beat another crit. That would be great. But with my RNG, my good luck has passed. But we'll see. Oh my goodness, where am I going? So, elevator. And we'll see what we can do. Oh man, I lost a lot of progress. I think I need to fight Levi again as well. So, yeah, basically I'll go up to fight Levi. And then I go... I'll use a small key here. I should have 2. If I don't, I'm gonna cry. Nothing here. And I think really only these lockers have things. But we'll pick up this lore just for lore. And let's prepare for Osa here. By putting on magic mitigation. Or as much as possible. He does do hurting, so I need to put on something else. Yeah, this, probably. And a pipe wrench, and let's... You know, otherwise I could pep pill, and then equip something else. What would I have? I think I do have something that increases my otherworldly? Yeah, this. So we'll do that, and I guess we'll... Out of curiosity... I don't think they really have anything else, though. Yeah, not really. Because this doesn't really count. I don't think any anything that he does is affected by my magic defense. It's Mischief and Hurting, which are both static values, so at the same time, Pet Pills doesn't really... Yeah, anywho. How many do I have? 3? I need 2, and I want to pop at least 2 more. And I don't have Alchemilla 3 anymore, which is what I had before I died. So we'll do this. I guess I will wear 2 things, small amulets. Is it? But no, 2 things, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he can blow off my limbs with his version of Hurting. So we're gonna do this. And he should die in 2 turns then, because I get extra turn. So I just need to survive the first Hurting, which is still gonna take away a bunch of HP. But yeah, I have to attack you. So here's the attack. Nope. And he has 650, and this is gonna do 45-ish, with plus or minus 20% up to, but we should be home free here. But he did eat off a chunk of my health that I would like to heal in fear of the thing outside. Just in case I can somehow survive it. Probably not, but yeah. And yeah, can't do that. We can turn on this Telectroscope though. And away we go. So, first thing we did is done already. Unfortunately, didn't really pick up anything of note, except for the chest plate, Brevant chest plate. Otherwise, we'll see what we get when we go towards Levi, even though I don't think there are any bookshelves over there either. So really what I'm looking for is the orphanage. And we'll see what happens. So, we're gonna dodge down, we're gonna go down. And then, we should be home free. Didn't even want to pick up those green herbs in fear of any accidents happening. Alternatively, yeah, you know what? I do want to defeat these dogs. I think I can cut off their heads. Let's actually re-equip some real mitigation, though. And yeah, let's fight. Like gentlemen. Oh, you made the game lag for a moment. I do have rotten meat, so I might as well use it, actually. So here you go. Rev this, and this should defeat them no matter what in 2 turns, or 2 attacks, sorry. And yeah, there should be another one. Oh wait, there's an owl cultist there. I think I can dodge it in time. I have to run into this dog, though. Hey! Get rotten meat. And then do this. I probably don't need to rev, out of curiosity. Okay, I can't. That's the button. That's my shortcut button. It's default, but I've made a little bit of change to things here. Nope. I didn't soft the other. Oh, that's right. He has no head. Why am I confusing things? Anywho. Oh god, let me go. You know what? I might as well loot things while I'm here, then. If I've defeated enemies like that. Nope, wrong way. Up here, right? There's at least a blue herb here, or there should be. Penny bun, but a blue herb more importantly. So, that, and then we'll pick up the dark blue root as well, and then we'll get out of here. And hopefully nothing bad will happen to us, I say, as we proceed to die in the next 30 minutes, maybe. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but it's a real possibility. And yeah, away I go. So we have an affection point with Sylvian, or Venushka. But really we need just more Funger, if anything else. There's a woodsman here. I think do I have a bear trap on me now? Do I want to grab back? Do I have a bear trap? Is actually the first question. And the answer is probably no, from what I can see. So yeah, we're gonna go up and defeat Levi again, hopefully. If for no other reason than to grab his rifle. But also because we're planning to do ending B still, so yeah. And hope Needles doesn't run into us on our way back somehow, because that's I think there are triggers and it's on a time or a randomized timer where every now and then it checks to see if needle spawns. But I'm pretty sure it's also on a trigger somewhere, or RNG trigger. But yeah, gotta do all this stuff again. So if I grab the Fear and Hunger Sigil, I will have learned my lesson. That's right, lesson. I need to crawl up these stairs. I could loot a bunch of things here, but if I run into a Bobby, it would not end well for me, so I'm not going to take the risk. Guaranteed shillings here. How many is RNG? But unless it's always 10 somehow. I don't think so. Again, I'm saying this more for me to remember. Flash shards. And, yeah, we just fight Olivia immediately. So we'll get rid of his arms. He's going to shoot me. I wonder if things are capable of critting me through guard. I wonder if that's what's happening. Or that's what caused me to die earlier. But we're here now, so we should be okay. For now. And we'll see how good my RNG is. So, that into head. And I think a white vial here as well. Can't remember. I should also grab the wine while I'm here. I mean, there's no reason not to, right? So, there's wine here. We'll fill it up. 3, 4, and yeah, that's about it. We'll loot this place. Might as well while we're here. Oh goodness, oh goodness. 2 shillings, goat hoof, rotten meat. And then we'll small key this, question mark? Yeah. And loot this as well. And then we'll swing back, get Abella, defeat Abella. Hopefully profit and not die anywhere. And yeah, out we go. Again, if I wanted to play safer, I should just sleep at some time now. But again, I want some built into the Funger thing. I did defeat Tanaka, so I mean, again, I could rest now and grab just at least 1 agility and the rest of Olivia's perks just for immersion, but I have other souls that I could build into as well. But I also have heads I need to turn in to grab more levels, so here's hoping. Out of curiosity, let me just see if I equip the, yeah, Salmon Snake Rune, double agility plus 5. Assuming I have to survive either the first turn or the second turn. Because surviving the second turn didn't work out so well for me, especially when I failed to escape. But I did succeed a lot of escape coin flips, so I mean, it kind of made sense. That's the wrong way. There's a wild dagger there, but it's still the wrong way. And let's go. Yeah, back to the train, pick up Abella, bring her over to Prehevil Bop, but then proceed to defeat her. And if we pick up a Funger book somehow, that would be very, very nice. But until then, we won't. Care and roll. At the same time, yes, I could... Well, again, I'm risking things to defeat more enemies, but at the same time, if I die, I lose all of this progress, which isn't the most comparative to the rest of the game that I have right now. But at the same time, I just need to... I'm gonna be resting a lot anyway, so it wouldn't hurt to do so. And it wouldn't change much from morning to evening, if nothing else. And on top of that, I have a lot of stuff to build into anyway. I have more than enough that I'd probably need to build into, or could build into, where it would behoove me, for the sake of real life time, to rest at all, especially now. But I missed my first chance, so let's find out. Also, I need to re-equip Abella with everything. That's right. Picklehalb. Chainmail dress. I almost said leather armor. Battles, ring, and plank shield. And we should be good to go. So, yeah. I know how to retrace... I should know how to retrace my steps here. After that, we'll see what happens. Oh, goodness. This. Nope. Okay, good. I didn't really know how to kite that well. I just kind of guessed. So, I mean, I do know that the follower forces them to change their movement, but predicting exactly where they're going to go is still not something I'm accustomed to. We're going to loot these 2 boxes here. And then bone saw, 3 pistol ammo. Walk past over to the this is where the treatment center would be, right? Yeah. That's Prehevil Central. So we need to go through the treatment plant to reach the other locations, which are either the back alleys or the shopping district. And we would like to pop on the shopping district if I could switch this sewage treatment plant elsewhere. But yeah, that would be nice. Basically doing the exact same thing, if for no other reason than to get more accustomed with this routing, and the orphanage, and by extension the back alleys, which is where I died. So, yeah. Otherwise I should really, really, really rest. I might do that, just as a kind of pseudo punishment. I don't think there's any reason to go there. But I want to go this way. Matches, stew. We'll keep moving. I could let Abella starve here, but let's kite this rat woman first, as much as possible. Oh, nope, did that wrong. So we'll fight this. Hopefully Abella soaks the damage here, because again, I'm going to be defeating her momentarily, so summon a rat, and she's gonna cane swing or mischief of rats. That's that too. But we should be okay here. It's just that I lost HP, but you know, couldn't really help it. A small key, a head, and then a Levi fight later. I don't think he can still one-shot me. I'll save that for when I'm about to run to an encounter I really don't like. That said, yeah, we're still fine. So let's walk. Hey, Levi ? And let's do this. Turn. Equip a rifle. Shoot. And then switch. And this is, we're more than prepared to fight now. And we should be home free without any damage, unless something really strange happens, or something that I didn't foresee happens, but yeah, that's fine. Of course, at the same time, I one-shot him, but if I did a low roll, I think, which is what happened in the first run of this recording, yeah, it doesn't end well for me. Well, he gets a turn off, is what I'm trying to say. So let's actually pop these back alleys open first, and then we'll pop the sewer lid on the other thing afterward. Really? You saw me there? I mean, I know it's a conal vision that you have, but well, looks like we're gonna have to either kite you or be lucky. But we will do. You know what? Actually, I should just do this now. Yeah, let's just do this now while I have Abella with me. Oh goodness, gracious.